Hi, movie Zentre here. Today I'm going to explain a gripping, heart-pounding action war thriller called 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. Watch out and take care. The story opens in Libya right after Gaddafi gets toppled. Local militants storm his massive weapon stockpiles, and suddenly the country explodes into turf wars. Benghazi turns into one of the most dangerous places on earth. Most foreign embassies pack up and leave, but the Americans keep a small diplomatic outpost and a secret CIA base nearby. These places are guarded by a tough group of private contractors called the Global Response Staff, or GUS, former elite soldiers who protect CIA people in hot spots. We meet Jack Silva, a solid family man and former Navy SEAL, flying into Benghazi. His old buddy Tyrone "Ron" Woods, the GRS team leader, picks him up at the airport, but the second they hit the road, trouble starts. They witness a random shooting, and before they know it, armed militants box their car in. Ron radios the base for backup, but the CIA station chief, Bob, shuts it down. My guys aren't allowed to leave. The militants surround them, demanding to search the vehicles.
Pull over for inspection!
Ron stays ice cold and warns them, mess with us and American drones will rain hell. It works. The militants back off. You can feel the danger right away. This isn't a safe place. They finally reach the CIA annex. Ron immediately calls out the chief for leaving them hanging. The chief pushes back hard.
I don't want to hear it, Tyrone.
Jack meets the rest of the team, Geist, Tonto, Tig, and Boone, his new brothers in arms. They show him around, stress that he must always carry a weapon, and take him to his room. Alone, Jack thinks about his wife Becky back home. She really didn't want him taking this job. You sense his inner conflict already. Later, the chief pulls Jack aside. He makes it clear, the government wants the GRS here, not him. Stay out of my people's way and don't cause trouble with the locals. That same day, Ron briefs the team on a sensitive meeting. 2 CIA case officers, including the tough Giuliani, are meeting a Libyan oil executive she's been cultivating. Jack has to pretend to be her husband, awkward, because she's not exactly warm. The GRS watches from a distance. The meeting starts calm, but soon they spot watchers. Ron pulls the plug. Jack yanks Giuliani and the other officer out fast. A wild car chase follows through the streets. Ron drives like a pro and forces the tailing car to crash into a forklift. They escape, but the danger is real now. Back at base, Jack talks to Becky and the kids on the phone. She lays on the guilt, but he stays steady. Then the team gets big news from Glenn Doherty, the GRS commander in Tripoli. U.S. Ambassador Christopher Stevens is coming to Benghazi on Monday. The GRS will help protect him at the Special Mission Compound. The guys head over to check the compound. They meet DSS agents Scott Wickland and Dave Ubben, who are guarding it. The GRS is shocked. The place is wide open, under-equipped, and the local February 17th militia, called February 17th, is the only extra security. Ron tells them straight, if anything big goes down, we're 1 mile away. Call us, we'll come running. On Monday, the team, with their local translator Amal, deals with some irritable militants, calms them with a peace sign, the Jambo, and even buys weapons to trace the supply chain. Ambassador Stevens arrives and meets everyone. He speaks passionately about building democracy and peace with the Libyans. The team listens, except Tonto, who dozes off. The chief chews him out later. One more slip and you're gone. The GRS escorts the ambassador to a meeting with Benghazi's mayor. Unauthorized journalists show up, which worries them, but it goes smoothly. Afterward, they warn the DSS guys they got lucky. The DSS introduces them to Sean Smith, an IT specialist wiring up security. The next day is September 11th. The ambassador notices suspicious locals photographing the compound and voices his concerns. Meanwhile, the GRS guys call home. Jack learns from Becky that she's pregnant. It's a sweet, emotional moment that hits hard. You see how much these men have to lose. As the sun sets, everything changes. Militants gather and launch a sudden, overwhelming attack on the diplomatic outpost with rifles and mortars. They overrun the February 17th guards and storm the buildings, shooting everything in sight. Ambassador Stevens, Sean Smith, and Wickland rush into a safe room. The attackers can't break in, so they set the whole place on fire. The GRS team sees the flames and hears the calls for help. They gear up instantly, but the chief orders them to stand down, and the GRS has no jurisdiction. Glenn in Tripoli starts arranging a flight. The tension is unbearable as the team waits while the outpost burns. Finally, after desperate calls and seeing the fire rage, the chief reluctantly gives the green light. The GRS races toward the compound. On the way, they hit a militant roadblock. Before Amal can talk them through, rival militants show up and start shooting each other, pure chaos. The team pushes on. They link up with the February 17th fighters and blast through militants to reach the burning compound. They find Wickland, who escaped but lost the ambassador and Smith. The GRS searches the inferno and only recovers Sean Smith's body. Heartbreaking. They gather the surviving DSS agents. Amal warns that more militants are rallying. Another wave hits as they try to escape. Jack tells Wickland to turn left at the road to head back to the annex, but Wickland is in shock and turns right, straight into more militants. The bulletproof car takes heavy fire, but they make it back. The GRS fights their way in right after. Back at the annex, the chief wants to run for the airport immediately, but Roan shuts that down. It's too dangerous. We're staying and fighting. Roan takes charge. The CIA starts destroying documents while the GRS prepares defenses. Glenn finally lands in Benghazi but gets delayed by greedy local generals haggling over payment to escort him. The team at the annex turns off lights after a local warns them, but militants still surround the place. The second big attack hits. Grenades fly in, and a fierce gun battle erupts. The GRS holds the line, no casualties this time. Small win. Glenn eventually pushes through with his team and some Libyan soldiers, boosting everyone's morale. But there aren't enough vehicles to evacuate everyone at once, so Glenn leaves to get more while the others hold the base. Then the worst comes. Mortars start raining down. One hits and badly wounds Geist. Roan rushes to help him, and a second mortar strikes. Roan is killed. Dave Ubben takes a bad leg injury. The team is devastated. Tig prays over Roan's body while Jack mourns his friend. The pain is raw. As they recover, another huge group of Libyans approaches. The GRS braces for the final fight. Tonto swears he'll go down swinging. But wait, these fighters raise the Jambo peace sign. They're allies. Relief floods everyone. Tonto breaks down crying. With the help of these friendly militia, the Americans finally evacuate. The despondent chief wants to stay behind, but Jack snaps him out of it. They all leave. Tonto gives the February 17th fighters the keys to their vehicles as a thank you. Amal stays and apologizes for what his countrymen did. At the airport, they board planes out. Giuliani and the chief thank the GRS for everything. The guys reflect. This attack felt planned, not random. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get noticed when a new video is uploaded. What did you think of the movie? Drop your thoughts below. Did the tension get to you like it did to me? Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.